do it when they're off guard. Kasi nga, sanay tayo, tuturuan tayo since we were kids, ay, paglabas dapat ganito ka, di ba? Huwag kang magulo, huwag kang malikot. And as we grow up, different work, different positions, different people, we learn all sorts of things na dapat ganito ang ayos, dapat ganito. And that reflects on all of us. The great thing when doing something fun, kunyari activity, or looking at a picture, is that sometimes we forget the mask. Nakakalimutan natin, ay, kailangan pala ganito. And it feels good. Di ba? Masarap mag-outing, masarap maging masaya, masarap mag-games. Kasi nga, drinak mo lahat. Masyadong busy yung utak mo with activity, focus ka doon. Nakakalimutan mo lahat. And one of our goals is that what you'll find different sa training na ganito is that we're not telling you need this and this and this to be great. What we're saying is that meron na kayo, hindi nyo palang alam gamitin. In the course of these 2 days, tinuturo namin sa inyo paano yung gamitin. Paano ma-open yung mind. Paano makita. Lahat tayo nagko-communicate non-stop to each other. But if you're too noisy at dahil mo iniisip, hindi mo makikita. Yung coins kanina, isang trick, isang way lang yon. One other way is ask you, think of your friends. Sino yung lagi mong katambay? Chances are, yung mga gusto nyo mangyari sa buhay, medyo pareho sa kanila. Ugali, medyo malapit. Kasi ganun, so I get an idea, knowing your friends, na okay, chances are ganito rin ugali niya. Another way na unusual, anong favorite restaurant mo? At bakit ka doon pupunta? Sige. As you think about it ngayon, maiisip mo, kasi meron akong things na comfortable sa akin. Some people gusto sulit. Diba? For yung pera ko, gusto ko, ang dami ko na makain. Yung iba,
You wanna do that with them, John?
pwede rin actually. That's not really good.
If you'd like, that'd be interesting. Like,
Group or one-on-one for each
like
other?
real quick, I don't know.
Sige.
Something.
Volunteer. So volunteer.
Jeff.
Volunteer. Volunteer. Hindi, kanina ba si Jeff eh? Iba naman, para ano?
Chinky.
Ay, wait, yan tayo, kayo na yung pwede magtulong yun. Di ba?
Okay,
Kayo na.
Yes.
Ikaw na mamili yan.
Eh, si Jubel naman.
Okay lang kahit doon.
Tabi tayo.
Okay. Ang haba ng build-up. Pero yung question is very simple. Anong favorite restaurant?
Karinderya po.
Kahit anong karinderya or meron kang ka-favorite na karinderya?
Kahit saang karinderya.
Okay, kahit saan. Bakit kahit saan karinderya versus marami naman options. Pwede ka mag-fast food, finding bakit karinderya.
Mas madali po siyang hanapin, tapos mas tipid siya.
Okay, mas madaling hanapin, mas tipid. Doon sa mga narinig during the past 2 days, di ba you already get an idea kung ano yung comfort area niya? Di ba? Gusto niya, even, compare nyo, hindi ka na, kukonect, kayo mag-connect sa work, sa relationship, sa life.
Sige.
Comfort area. You're getting, hindi ka na sabihin kasi kailangan kayo mag-process. Once you feel it na, kailangan kayo mag-aha. Halipin ang Okay, another volunteer. Isa pang volunteer.
Magtuturo siya.
Ikaw, sige. Turo ka ng isa pa.
May feeling sa kamo.
Ano?
Sige.
Sir Alvin po.
Sige. Experiment lang. Try lang natin. Favorite restaurant? Favorite na kainan? Ikaw?
Favorite restaurant?
Yes.
Actually, hindi ako mahilig sa...
Quiet. Inuunahan nyo siya. Okay, good.
Actually, personally, hindi naman ako mahilig talaga kumain sa restaurant. Kasi gusto ko mga lutong bahay.
Lutong bahay, okay. Pag naglutong bahay, pupunta ka sa kainan na lutong bahay ang style o gusto mo sa bahay?
Sa bahay.
Okay. Even that notice yung sagot niya, una niya sinabi yung ayaw niya. Hindi ko gusto sa restaurant. That's a clue. Hinahanap niya yung ayaw niya. Kaya kanina, di ba, you remember? Differences. Alam niya yung one thing na ayaw niya. Tapos next, comfort. Gusto ko sa bahay. Lutong bahay. So again, you have a tendency, ano yung klaseng work na gusto niya, anong klaseng relationship. So yung goal ng activities natin is not, hindi ka na pwede. It's understanding ng tao. Pagpalawak, tsaka pagpalalim ng pag-intindi na, okay, maraming palang paraan, maraming ways to do things. Hindi lang yes or no. So ang responsibilities, again, balik sa atin. We are responsible for choosing the people. Hindi siya black or white. It's understanding, okay, ito ang gusto niya, may chance kayang mag-work with us. may chance kayang gumana. Kasi there are many benefits, pwedeng length of time, or pwedeng yung ability niya is sandali lang siya dito, but meron siyang mabigay sa organization na kakaiba. Diba? It's different things eh. If you look at bigger companies, sometimes meron papasok with a special innovation na siya lang yung marunong gawin at napasa niya sa iba. Valuable rin yan, di ba? So it's refining what is really important sa atin. So today, pinakita namin yung kahapon, core values. Ano yung pinaka-importante sa'yo? And how does that match with the organization? And even kayo actually, most of our training is teaching skills, but ang pinaka-important is alam nyo gamitin sa sarili nyo. Kasi if we go back to the analogy kanina, pinakamalakas tayo when we know exactly what is important to us. And we're doing that every day. I'm sure may mga kilala kayong parang sira ulo mag-work. Because yung ginagawa nila, enjoy nila. Kahit na hindi mo ba yan, gagawin nila yun. Kahit na at the time wala silang trabaho, parang ganun pa rin yung ginagawa nila. Now that's something special. Pag nakahanap kayo ng ganun, good job. But don't expect everyone to be like that. Diba? Hindi kasi pwedeng pare-pareho tayo lahat. That would be boring. So again, same maganda may good worker, but again, pagpalawak ng pag-iintindi. In a team, kailangan ng iba-ibang klase. Like in a basketball team, hindi pwedeng lahat mabilis na point guard. Kailangan may matangkad para sumalo ng bola. Right? Naalala niyo yung even sa PBA ngayon, naging uso yung mga fill-up mix. But at the same time, nakita rin may limitation sila. Iba pa rin yung galing ng point guards ng Filipino. So it's a mix. It's trying to find out ano yung mix na bagay sa akin. But it begins with first knowing yourself. Kasi kung okay ka, you have a clear mind, you are able to better judge what is the fit. Pero kung puro sa'yo, to-do stuff, to-do list, hindi ka makakoncentrate. I used to be an HR manager before, and one of my tasks is recruitment. Aside from recruitment, siyempre, the usual day-to-day operations. If recruiting is so important, kasi yun ang magkapasok sa kumpanya ng bagong tao. And with our current laws and regulations, mahirap magtanggal. It's always a challenge. It's so important that dati, when we were doing org transformation, meaning from Lopez-style management, you're going to Metro Pacific na medyo mas American business-like. Yung Vice President of HR personally interviewed bawat papasok sa company. Pinakamababa tumingin ng mata, kailangan dumaan sa kanya. Kasi it's that important. Pinaglagay niya ng oras araw-araw. Trainee, cadet, bottom level, interview niya. Imagine niyo yun, video level lahat dadaan sa kanya. Because you're creating a culture with each person you put in. Isang tao na medyo magulo or misaligned will bring you to a place that you might not want to be in. Parang sa parang sa aeroplano, di ba? Pag lipad niya, degrees yan lang, konting galaw nasa ibang bansa ka na. Ibang location ka na, pag tuloy-tuloy yung direction. So with explosive growth, magiging mas important yung people guiding it. Kasi a small change, you're in a different country. Iba ka ng location that easily. Naalala ko anyone familiar with the Mangyans?
Yes.
Kami, Mangyan.
Sa Mindoro?
Kami.
Okay. Merong grupo na very very interesting. Kasi very interested ako sa sa organizations that last na tumatagal. Generations, I'm not thinking 5 years, I'm thinking hundreds of years. So nagkaroon ako ng chance mag-visit ng isang Mangyan wedding. Yung chief was so happy kasi minsan-minsan lang may taga-baba na nakaka-join sa kanila. And interesting siya kasi mix na siya ng Mangyan tradition. Merong Mangyan tradition, meron din modern yung kinakabitan ng pera sa gown. Meron hanggang mahalo na siya. But ang funny thing is that, nung tinanong ko yung kung paano sila mabuhay, nagbi-mix na kasi syempre exposure sa baba, may technology, nag-akit na ng video dun sa bundok nag-akit na kahit na yung kalis, yung pang dirt bike lang kaya. Pero nakaakat silang generator ng video ng sounds for the wedding. Ang unusual sa akin is that importante pa rin sa kanila ang corporal punishment. Yung pagsabi yung corporal, merong sakitan. Isa sa mga interesting is that ang punishment na isang example is, first offense mo, uupo ka sa harap ng plaza, nakataas yung paa mo sa kahoy, tapos papaluin ka ng parang stick 20 lashes, parang ganun papaluin sa likod. Second offense, meron ng may thorns na yung pamalo. Third offense, kumahaba na yung oras na nandun ka. tayo, given na we're a certain way, parang nakakagulat, parang ano na yung barbaric. But at the same time, isipin mo, yung lifestyle nila na nomadic, palipat-lipat ng lugar, has kept the environment clean for generations. Tapos sa kanila, in their mind, sa ang forest, I don't need refrigerator kasi abundant ang pagkain. Laging may pagkain, laging meron para sa lahat. Iba, no? Ibang pag-iisip na nakagulat na hindi tayo sanay. Meron nga dating exposure trip, may estudyante, pumunta siya sa Mangyan. Tapos sumama siya sa pag-harvest ng mga fruits. Nagko-complain siya dun sa isang elder, ba't ba ganun yung ginawa natin? Kasi ang ginawa ng mga elders, kinuha lang nila yung para sa barangay. May nagtira sila, sabi niya, business, siyempre, management school. Hindi efficient yung ginawa natin, nagtira tayo. It means kailangan bumalik. It's time, cost sa energy. At ang sabi sa kanya, okay, naintindihan namin yan. But kasi para sa amin, pag kumuha ka ng hindi nalampas pa sa kailangan natin, nagnanakaw ka sa nangangailangan.
Wow.
Diba? So it's a complete different mindset na they're not wrong. Mapapaisip ka rin with how you believe things should be. So that's it, the value of looking back, how it started. Even your organization, di ba, microfinance is not a popular thing many years ago. But somebody thought na, hey, baka gumana to. Uy, baka makatulong tayo sa tao. Uy, baka meron tayong difference na magawa. And following the same thinking, meron tayong responsibility, how can we add to this? Hindi lang tayo maintain but add on. Kasi yun nga, even we do the same game for a group, because of the mix of tao, meron dapat bago lumabas. Kasi we're all here for a reason. Hindi lang chamba that you're available ngayon. You all have your personal goals. And the challenge is for you guys to find, saan ba ang linya ko talaga? Saan ako papasok para makadagdag? That's the bigger responsibility. Yung mom ko works in a hospital sa Manila, UE. Meron siyang friend na doktor. Specialty niya, the best bone doctor. One time naglalakad siya sa along the road, yung doktor. Kasi street area. Maraming schools, maraming other na tao dumadaan. Nakita niya may batang disfigurement sa leg. Namamalimos. Sabi niya dun sa guard, pakitawag nga yung parents ng bata, gusto ko makausap. So yung guard, siyempre, hinanap yung magulang nung beggar na bata may problema sa leg, dinala sa opisina niya. Sabi niya, libre ko na, I will operate on that child para maayos yung deformity, para may chance lumaki na normal yung leg. Tapos, nandun yung parents, so nag-usap yung parents. Tapos sabi ng parents, Doc, thank you very much for the offer, pero wag na po. Kasi yung batang yan ang breadwinner ng family namin. Kung hindi siya mamamalimos, wala kaming kakainin. So, reality, di ba? Reality, meron silang needs. They had to have their own set of priorities and values. And it's hard to say otherwise kasi hindi naman experience sila eh. And it's hard to say who's wrong or who's right. But we have to decide what's important to us. Kasi end of the day, tayo naman yung kasama natin matulog, di ba? Tayo yung meron sariling time to decide ano yung gusto natin gawin. And ang hirap nung alam mo pag meron ka in the back of your mind, may hesitation ka. Nakikita sa katawan, di ba ako na ba? Nafe-feel mo na physical thing siya eh. Lalo na sa emotion. It reflects. So it's important to see the whole. Kailangan meron tayong chance to zoom out. If you remember yung game natin kahapon, di ba? Yung game, the chance to think, remember as many details as you can. You start to forget things. Ano pa yung greater value? Am I really asking detail important? O gusto ko lang matandaan para masabi ko ng tama? That's when it gets interesting kasi we have to decide ano yung value talaga natin, what we want to push. Kasi pasa, generations upon generations. That will say what will last and what will not. So the great thing is coming back, sino ditong yung pag nakakuha ng bagong cellphone, usually ang gagawin mo, ano yung alam mong gawin sa cellphone? Diba? Ano yung nakasanayan mo na? But the great thing is, pag na-realize mo, uy, kaya pala niya gawin pala to. Marami sa atin umabot pa dun sa rotary, di ba? Umiikot yung phone, nakadikit pa sa outlet. I'm sure nung una nakita ng cellphone, gusto mong gawin yung dati mong ginagawa. Kasi sanay na eh. But suddenly, uy, pwede pala ako kumuha ng picture. Next generation, uy, picture tsaka email. Next, di ba? Dumadami yung kaya natin gawin. But if you don't know that, if you're not aware, hindi natin magagamit. And sayang binayad. So dun sa mga mahilig sa sulit, dun sa mga mahilig sa comfort, find your way. Kasi yun nga, knowing who you are is not a stop from you reaching your goal. It means, kailangan mo lang i-twist, i-reframe, i-turn para mag-gets mo. When I was talking to someone from law school, ang sa kanya is, if you remember VAK yesterday, Visual, Auditory, Kinesthetic, ang challenge niya, ang law school kasi maraming basa eh. Ang advice nga nila pag start is, pag hindi ka mahilig magbasa, huwag ka na mag-law school. Kasi puro basa siya eh. And this girl really wanted to become a lawyer. And auditory siya. Knowing that, ano yung solution? Babasahin out loud sa sarili niya. Or i-record niya. So yun, having a goal and knowing where you are, will guide you. Paano natin i-bridge? Paano natin i-bridge yung paano natin ko-connect? So I'm sure you guys have your own bridges to build. And that is so much easier when you're able to receive yung signals clearly. Yung malinaw, ano ba talaga yung kailangan nating ayusin? Ano yung kailangan dagdagan? And kaya it starts with clarity of mind. Kasi you believe, nasa inyo na eh. You already have the skill. Kailangan nyo lang ma-realize kung paano gamitin. Kailangan lang i-practice natin. So at this point, we'd like to introduce another skill that you already know, but hindi pa lang as finely tuned as we'd like. Yung pag nasa bahay, alam nyo pag tumaas yung kilay nanay, sisigaw na siya. Yung pag tinanong mo sa asawa mo, uy, labas naman tayo mamaya. Hindi siya sasagot na matagal. Tapos oo. Pero alam mong ayaw niya. It's always been there, hindi nyo pala napansin. But right now, what we'd like to do is make it aware so that you can use it. Kanina, yung mga yung huhulaan, if you saw the body language, ang dami. Touching, comfort, punas ng kamay sa hita. That's that's nervousness. Nababasa. Twisting of the legs, trying to ground yourself. Dami. But until I mentioned it to you, you wouldn't have seen it. Same if you like watching magic tricks. Ang advantage lang ng magician is una, practice. Second, is knowing perception. Alam na hindi makakahabol yung mata sa bilis ng kamay. So, gulat tayo, but that's how it works. So, we're showing you right now how it's done, but you have to practice. Actually, napansin nyo, it's fun, di ba? Testing, it's alright to make mistake. As long as next level mo, alam mo na kung paano this time. Now I can serve more.
Uy, narinig nyo yun ha? Okay lang na magkamali.
Basta matuto.
Basta matuto.
Okay. So at this point, I'd like to call Strix back to do the body language part.
Grabe mga hugot niyo. Grabe mga hugot.
Kami.
Kayong lahat makabugot.